Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Kids Who Read Well Phonogram Workbook. It's nice to have you here again. I hope you had fun the last time. Let's do the same today. Let's get started. Make sure you have your workbooks here and turn to the C page. Can you find the letter C in your workbook? I'll give you some time. Great, I hope you're there. We're gonna get started. I see the letter C there in the corner. Can you see it? Yeah, I see it too. And next to the letter C, I see two fingers. Can you hold up two fingers? Yes, this number 2 tells us that the letter C makes two sounds. Let's say them together. K, S. Let's do that again. K, S. Very good, boys and girls. Every time you see a letter C, that's funny. When you see a letter C, I want you to remember that it makes two sounds. K, S, K, S. Maybe let's read some words that make those two sounds of the letter C. These words make the sound of letter C. We'll think of some other words that also may make the sound for letter C. What's that first picture? Oh, it's a cat. Of course, cat. I hear the letter C in cat. Very good. Do you own a cat? I don't own a cat. No, thank you. What's the next word you see? Oh, it's the city. City. The letter C in this word says city. That sounds like another letter I know too. We'll talk about that later. There's one more word here. What's he doing there? He's pulling rabbits out of a hat, maybe? Is it magic? It is. I hear the letter C make the K sound at the end of the word magic. Now I see that C makes two sounds. K, S, K, S. Very good, boys and girls. I would like to go back and talk about that word city. Do you know what a city is? Let's explore together. I love to learn new words and then I go and look them up on the internet. I like to Google new words. Would you like to have a Google moment with me today? Thank you. Let's see all these wonderful pictures of different cities. Wow. Do you live in a city that has all the tall buildings? Wow. I see so many different buildings. Sometimes we call them skyscrapers. Wow. I would love to visit every city in the world one day. Would you like to come with me? Yeah, let's go. Let's go back to our book now and see. It looks like we get the chance to think of our own words that may have the k, k, k sound or the s sound. Last night, I was cooking in the kitchen. I was cooking. Let's see if we can draw a picture of someone cooking. Yeah. No, guys, I'm not a great artist. but I can see what I can do. Let's see. Here's me. I'll draw my head. Here's my body. Oh, I need hands. You have to cook with hands. So there are my hands cooking. Let's see, I'm gonna come down like that. Ugh. There are my feet. Oh, let's see, I was cooking on the stove. So here's my stove. And I was using a pot to cook. There's my pot. Let's see, let's draw a little smoke. So you know that what I was cooking was really hot. Yeah. Let's see if I'm going to give myself a little smiley face here. I was so happy to be cooking dinner. And let's see, that word is k, k, k. Ooh. K. Wow, there's another letter that says k, k, k. It's at the end of the word cook. We'll get to that sound a little later. We're looking at the letter C today and how it says two sounds. K, s. Very good. Can you think of any other words that say k, 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 or s? You should draw a picture right there. We'll move on. It looks like we get the chance to practice writing the letter C. I see the directions tell me start on the black dot to trace the letters, then practice in the free space. Okay, let's try. I'll start on the black dot and go around the dotted lines and stop. There's my uppercase C. Uppercase C is a big C. It usually goes at the beginning of a word. And then there's the lowercase c. And it looks just like the uppercase C, only much smaller. I did it. Let's see if we can practice in the free space. I see I have 3 lines that I can use to write the letter C. I'm going to use all of those lines. For the uppercase C, I'm going to start at the top line. That's the black line at the very top. And I'm going to put my pencil right up close to that line. And then I'm going to curve my uppercase C around all the way down to the base line, which is the bottom line. And then curve it around and stop. And I'm done. That was really easy. Let's try and write lowercase c. Lowercase c is much smaller than uppercase c. So we'll start at the dotted line in the middle. We can call that line the midline. Here we go. We'll put our pencil right under the midline and then curve up and come down to the baseline and curve a little bit until it's done. We finished. Let's draw a few more. There's uppercase C from the top line all the way to the baseline and curve. And then there's lowercase c, which starts at the midline all the way down to the baseline and curve. Wow, we finished. We did such a good job, boys and girls. I think that deserves a big pat on the back. Can you hold up your left hand, cross it over your right shoulder, and give yourself a big pat on the back? I did a great job, and so did you. Well, that's all we have time for today, boys and girls. You did an excellent job. I can't wait to see you next time. Goodbye.